Alright guys, balance changes are live, which means I'm going to be testing out the buffed cards, and the first one I'm going to try out is the Suspicious Bush inside of this Goblin spam deck. The Suspicious Bush got a speed buff. It now has medium speed instead of slow, which means the opponents have to react to it a lot quicker. In my opinion, this is going to be a pretty... Wow, that was convenient. We literally just played the bush right into the bar barrel at the start of the game. Well, talk about bad timing. But anyway, what I was going to say is your opponent has to react to the bush a lot quicker now. And also, it's just going to be harder against, for example, buildings, because you have to get the building down a lot quicker. So it's going to be harder for people that have a building to make sure they always have it available for the bush. Now, the downside of the bush, I did hear some people say this. When you're cycling the bush in the back, before you were able to stack it really easily because of how slow it is, but I feel like that's not very beneficial in a lot of situations. I think this is by far a buff overall just because of how much quicker you actually have to respond to the bush. So we can go for arrows here on top of all this. It's unfortunate we don't have anything for the pump. As you can see, we do have the Goblinstein in this deck, which I think is going to be pretty decent with the recruits. To be honest, the Goblinstein all around is just pretty broken. I think it's actually the best champion in the game currently. I don't know if it's going to need a nerf, but I do believe it is the strongest, and it seems like it can pair in a decent amount of decks. So if this guy has 3 Musketeers, that could be pretty obnoxious. I feel like I'm going to have to rely on potentially the Goblinstein to deal with them. If I play the Doctor the same lane as the 2 Musketeers, it's actually pretty much able to wipe it out as long as it's lined up properly. So we can see if we can end up making that happen. He's actually going to go in for an E-Drag, so this is actually... excuse me, probably not going to be 3 Musketeers if I had to guess. It's probably instead actually going to be Golem. We could actually go for recruits here because his E-Drag is out of hand, so it's pretty good timing, I would say. And then we could actually... Okay, he's going to do that, so let's actually not go for an Evolved Goblin Barrel. Let's just chill. We can pop the ability, though. The Doctor here, it's going to be able to pretty much... Is it going to kill the Lumberjack? It might. Yeah, it actually killed the Lumberjack. Almost killed the Evolved Knight. So, man, that was valuable. We can go for the Evo Barrel here, and let's see what he wants to do. He's probably going to go in for a Barb Barrel, which now means we can use our Bush. And then let's actually go ahead and Goblin Gang. I think we could probably take his tower here. Bush gets pushed. Oh, my gosh. It went from medium speed to fast because we pushed it. That is insane. Okay, we got to watch out here because he's probably going to go in for the E-Drag, which is going to be really hard to deal with, the Evolved E-Drag. I don't actually know what we're going to do. Okay, hold up. We need to kind of distract it, I feel like. Let's go Goblins like this. Pop the Doctor ability. We need to get arrows going on this, and then... Wait. Okay, please. Dark Gob here. We need to, like, snipe the E-Drag. Yes, it actually sniped what I wanted. Let's go. We got to go Defensive Goblin Barrel here. And then Goblin Gang, and I think we got him. We got him. Let's go. As long as he doesn't... 4, 3, 2, 1? Oh my... What in the... Bro. I really just jinxed myself. I actually cannot believe it. That did not just happen. I think we could still win, though. Okay. Please, is that gonna be enough? Wait, the bush is coming in? The bush! The bush! Let's go! Okay, I wasn't worried for a second. Totally didn't almost throw that. Wow, bro, the bush went crazy in that first match. Wasn't close at all. Bro, I, like, literally froze and had to stop talking. I couldn't believe that happened. Can you activate the king off of the E-Spirit? Let's see. So this guy's got the cannoneer. I'm kind of curious how the cannoneer... Yep, you can. So you can use the Goblinstein to get the king activated. Not sure if it's very valuable because of how much you got to spend, but decided to do it anyway. So, cannoneer after the 2 nerfs. I'm thinking it's going to be a lot worse. It's still probably going to be viable, though. Don't get me wrong. I just think it's not going to be nearly as good. But I suppose only time will tell. Now, the Hunter's actually going to be very annoying. I feel like it's going to get a lot of value for him in this matchup. Gonna go Goblins here, and then if he decides to, yeah, he is gonna RG. We're gonna have to go Recruits. He actually went RG into 2 Goblins. I actually feel like that was a pretty bad play. Maybe a little bit of a miscalculation by him there. I think maybe he was thinking the Goblins were gonna die, or he forgot about them or something. But either way, definitely taking advantage of that. E-Spirit is gonna connect to the bush, but it's still, yeah, forced skeletons out of him, and he actually forgot about the Recruits in the other lane. So, wow. Amazing start for us. I think we could probably just go in for a Goblinstein here to defend this Ghost. It's going to be a really nice counter push. And then we could probably go in for a Goblin Barrel with it. We might as well get to our Evolved Goblin Barrel as quick as we can. Going to be very good in this matchup against the Cannoneer, of course, because the Cannoneer essentially does just as bad against the Evolved Goblin Barrel, the dummy ones, as the regular, because it shoots so slow. So it's kind of a nice thing to keep in mind. So we can just go ahead and play Goblins here on top of the Fisherman, and then let's just go Recruits in the back. And from there, see what he wants to do. He's going to have the Evo Skellies. Not going to be too challenging for us to deal with, because of course we got the Princess Tower. And wow, look at that. The Goblins ended up getting some good damage on the tower, despite the Evo Skellies being there. So that was actually pretty cool. We can go in for the Goblinstein here. We can go ahead and pop the Doctor ability. Should be solid, because we're going to be able to take out the Hunter as well as that Ghost for the most part. Wow. And then we dealt a little bit of damage to the tower as well. Goblin Barrel coming in. So this is going to be a pretty big counter push here, it looks like. So we got to be pretty cautious at this point. Yeah, he is going to go in for an RG. Let's get arrows going on top of this. He is going to log, so we got to be really careful now. We need to get goblins going, and let's get a Goblinstein maybe. We defended barely. We barely defended. Okay, let's see. Let's go in for a... We got to go for this now. Force him to defend, hopefully, before going in for an RG. Okay, let's see. Okay, he did just log. Oh my gosh, we dealt so much damage. We dealt so much damage. We dealt so much damage. Split the Goblin Gang here. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Goblinstein, I think we're fine. If we keep up the pressure, he shouldn't be able to go in for an RG. He just logged. We can go in for a barrel now. Pop the Doctor ability. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We need the stun coming in. We need the support. He's going to fireball everything, though. But, oh my gosh, look at how much damage the Doctor's dealing. Yo! Not quite arrow range, though. It's barely not enough. We got to go for a bush to pressure. And then let's see if we can, come on. Okay, he goes in for a ghost. Oh, the ghost in... Oh my gosh, bro. Both of these first two games were insane. What the heck? Here we go, guys. Found our next one against this Japanese player. So let's see if we can get another win with this deck. Just starting with a bush first play of the game. And then let's go for a Goblin Barrel to pressure the opposite lane. I think the Knight is going to... No, it actually does force an E-Spirit out of him. So he ended up having to overcommit a tiny bit. And that's the thing. Even if the bush doesn't get damage, it often forces them to overcommit quite a lot, which is going to be good in a lot of scenarios. So Goblins here to deal with this Goblin Barrel, hopefully. Unfortunately, he did play it in the front, so he's going to get more damage than I would have liked, but I suppose that's all right. So we could probably just go Recruits in the back now that he has his pressure cards out of cycle. Like, for example, he can't go Princess at the bridge. He also can't go for a Goblin Barrel because he doesn't have either one in cycle. So a really good time, I'd say, to just set up Recruits and try to get to the evolution as soon as we can, of course. He's going to go ahead and go for the Goblin Gang. So I believe the Goblinstein actually does really good against baity cards. I guess we will find out if that's the case this match. So we could actually go ahead and pop the ability here. It's going to help deal with this Inferno very, very well for only 2 elixir. I would say that's overall worth it, but he actually did manage to defend without too much trouble, it seems like, although the Doctor is getting a lot of damage on the back end, which is great. We'll just go for a bush to pressure here, just to force a response out of him, so then this way maybe he doesn't support the Princess with something, but he actually was smart, and he decided to go in for a Knight. So that was actually a good play on his end. We need to kind of be cautious here. Hopefully these Goblins can deal with the Princess all right, and we do manage to do that just fine. We'll go for a Goblin Gang here, and just like that, we still have the lead. So I would say that was pretty good defense, and he's going to go Princess. I was wondering if he was maybe going to log that, but he decided to Princess, and as a result, we actually ended up getting a lot of damage from that Dark Goblin, so I feel like I can't really complain. Let's go in for the Goblinstein here, and then actually pop the Doctor ability, because that'll be able to deal with the Knight, as well as the Princess, really, really well, and then also probably get damage. Yeah, look at that, a lot of damage on top of the tower. We gotta watch out here. I don't know which one is the... Okay, that one's the real one, so we gotta arrow that. I was waiting because I didn't know what lane he would play it in, but he decided to do it in the left lane, so he ended up getting himself a tiny bit of damage. We'll go for a Goblin Barrel here, and he is just gonna log that. We could actually arrow, potentially. I'm thinking if we want to or not. Let's just actually cycle a bush in the back, and then we could go ahead and go Recruits here. He's going to... Oh, nice. Perfect timing, because that's going to help defend both lanes, of course, so really good stuff. Go for a Dark Goblin like this, and then we can go arrows here, and let's see what he wants to do. Okay, nice. He's going to have a hard time defending both lanes, I think. We're going to get damage in both. And then we could just go for a Goblinstein. Same lane as that Evolved Knight. And slowly but surely, it seems like we're chipping him out, I think. Oh, he forgot about the bush! He forgot about the bush. And wow, he rocketed that. I feel like that's a very... aggressive rocket. Like, I don't really know how I feel about that. He's probably going to log the left. Yeah, he has to. But then that means he's taking a lot of damage on the right. Bro, yeah, that rocket, I feel like, really costed him. Oh my gosh, that connected. We just go Gobstein here, and as long as we get a little bit of damage, it's pretty much the nail in the coffin for him. Let's actually just pop the ability, and as long as we can just steamroll our way through, we could possibly... Wait, the doctor's not reaching. Oh my gosh, the doctor didn't reach. Let's actually go for a bush just to kind of pressure, and then let's see what he does. He's gonna log that. Okay. We gotta watch out here. Went recruits. I do not want to lose. We just need like a tiny bit more damage. Literally just a tiny bit, and we got it. Like, I hope we can actually get the damage we need. Goblinstein here. Bush to pressure. He might go for a barrel to pressure. I wouldn't be surprised. Pop the doctor ability. Come on. Hopefully this can do something good. It's going to take out the Inferno. It still stays alive. The doctor's not going to... Oh, he missed the log. Come on. Oh my gosh, no way we won off of that, bro. Wow. Yeah, this deck seems like it's absolutely disgusting. Really fun to play. I would say the Bush is definitely a little bit better. Might actually be an average card now. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. You can use creator code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.